What'd you say? Too much curling?
Too much cowbell.
Too much cowbell. Okay, cowbell is not an Olympic event. Yet.
But the guy with the red, white, and blue face paint at all the American curling games with the USA thing, yeah, that's really good.
I have to maintain here. Hold on just a second. I'm gonna need to just get a
double doubler, chapstick and a breast strap.
Little chapstick and freshening the breath.
Join you.
You can use my chapstick, but you can have a breath strip.
You are now ready to make out with a manatee. But it is illegal to fuck them.
What, a manatee?
Yeah, you can't.
I did not know that. So I do. So do all these 9-year-old kids.
Are we now pronouncing it manatee?
I don't know. Eric, I have no idea.
It's a sea cow.
I just live in a...
You live in a society.
I live in my own little world. And I sometimes welcome you all into it. This has been one of those times with this disco ball. Because I'm obsessed with this shit. I can't stop looking at it. I have a disco ball on my Christmas tree. It doesn't rotate. But I spin the shit out of it when I walk by.
True story. We're gonna need this disco ball in like 4 songs.
There's actually like 5 people that are paying attention to me right now, and like I feel like we've just like bonded. So, like we should be Facebook friends and shit. F it, I'm down, man. You can see pictures of my kids. This song's about this song's called Belgium. It's about New Zealand. Of the state of Florida, we want to introduce you guys to an amazing Australian. He recently won the silver medal at the Winter Olympics for being awesome. His name is Terry Wayne Neal. He's Australian, and he's right here for you guys. Let's hear it for Wayne Neal, everybody!
I would tell a little joke. There's a lizard in Australia. Thank you, thank you. There's a lizard in Australia walking along a little track, and he sees a tree, and up there in the tree is a koala. So he goes up the tree and he says to the koala, "How are you, mate?" He says, "Oh, pretty good, you know." He says, the koala says to the lizard, he says, "I'm smoking some pot up here, would you like to join me?" So picture this, if you will, a lizard and a koala up a eucalyptus tree in Australia smoking pot. Well, about 30 minutes go by and they'd smoked a lot of pot, and the lizard was getting really dry in the mouth, really parched. And he says, "I need a drink," and the koala says, "Well, there's a creek over there, but be careful, there's a crocodile over there, and if you drink from the creek, he will eat you." He says, "Man, my throat is so dry, I've got to get something." So he goes down the tree, over the creek, just starts drinking. Obviously, the crocodile comes over and says, "What the hell are you doing?" He says, "Well, you're not going to believe this, but I was smoking some pot up a tree with a koala." And the crocodile says, "You're right, I don't believe you. But I'm going to go over to that tree, and if there's not a koala up there smoking some pot, I'm going to come back and I'm going to eat you." So the crocodile goes over to the tree, up the tree, to the koala, and the koala says to the crocodile, "How much water did you drink?"
Ladies and gentlemen, he's more than a bus driver. He's a wheel technician. Lately I feel so small. Maybe it's never noticed it before, but you were there so well. And now you're halfway around the world.